it's your friend Jules, and tonight I am going to be talking about the two-part season finale for this season of Married at First Sight. So, I'm just going to start off by saying, in my opinion, these two episodes, Sunday and Monday night's episode, were the most exciting episodes in at least the last 3 weeks, if not the whole show. People got called out on their BS, and it was entertaining. So, I'm just going to recap over everything that happened. So all the couples, even the ones from the very beginning, so Scarlett and Michael, it's hard to remember, they were only there for a very short amount of time, but they were there. Lauren was there, who is Andrew's wife of one day, half a day. So yeah, everyone was there. Deb and John were there. It was cool. So anyways, let's just go over the things that happened. So firstly, at the commitment ceremony, we saw Anthony and Nadia decide to proceed, and in their relationship or marriage, and Anthony gave a big spiel about how she's made him a better man and all this kind of stuff. And then we come to find out at the reunion dinner that as soon as the cameras stopped rolling, Anthony dropped Nadia like a hotcake, I think were her exact words. I mean, really, Nadia, firstly, I'm just going to say you're dodging a bullet with that, so thank him. But it also kind of sucked for her. She was obviously emotional and upset about it, very confused, which I think everyone was. It just sort of shows another extra additional side of the douchey personality that is Anthony. And yeah, anyways, he didn't really say much at the reunion dinner before they had their little one-on-one, meeting with the judges. I keep saying judges, with the psychologists. Anthony did go and ask whoever was sitting next to Nadia if they could switch seats. I think it was Michelle, to switch seats so he can talk to her to try to act like a good guy. And he sort of was sorry how things went down and blah, blah, blah. And then when the psychologists were interviewing them, I wish they sort of, prodded him a bit more, because they didn't really get down to like what exactly happened. But Nadia pretty much said it. She stood up for herself, and thank goodness she's rid of him anyways. She obviously wasn't a horse woman. Anyway, so that was them two, and then we're going to move on to Simon and Eleni. They still look happy together. I'm just going to say, I saw a magazine the other day, but I was tempted to buy it because it said Simon and Eleni are having twins, and they've picked the names. But I decided not to, just because I recently purchased a magazine which said Susan and Susan's baby Joy, and all that it was about was that Susan wanted to have kids one day. Anyways, so I don't know what's true anymore, plus you don't even know if it's true, even if it says specifically in there they're having twins and naming them, John and Bob. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, they looked loved up. It was very cute. They asked Simon how he felt about Eleni. It was just really cute, and yeah, hopefully they stay together. Time will tell. Scarlett was so funny. Like, okay, so originally she gets paired with Michael, which, I mean, really, psychologist. His surprise is that he's a stripper. Lots of women couldn't deal with that, so Anyways, so yeah, so she got rid of Michael. Then she started flirting with Jonathan, who was Cheryl's husband. And at the reunion dinner, I think she was trying to sort of thinking that they might rekindle something, because she was sort of being a bit flirtatious. But Jonathan had previously told, I'm not sure who it was, that he now has this new girl in his life, blah, blah, blah. So Charlotte made a little comment, and another person said, oh, Jonathan's all loved up now, and she was like obviously cut by that. So then she moved on to man number 3, which was Andrew. Obviously she hasn't been watching the episodes, not the best option, but anyway, she's already had Lauren run away and Cheryl run away. You'd maybe pick someone else, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, that was a bit awkward. And then we have Vanessa and Andy. I can't even remember the conversation they had with Vanessa and Andy. Did they even speak to them? They must have. I can't remember it at all, to be honest. But anyways, yeah, I can't really comment on that mental blank, or I don't know, was there? I don't know. Anyway, okay, so then we're going to move on to Sharon and Nick, who obviously so loved up and so coochie-coo, and so Sharon has put her house for lease, and it looks like she's planning to move to Melbourne with Nick. There's also been some rumours that she's pregnant, and Nick's response, I think in one of the articles, was that he likes to keep people guessing. I mean, if people are going to make rumours, just go with it. There's no point fighting it, and, you know, it is what it is. So, Michelle and Jesse, you know, they seem fine, just like buddy, and yeah, nothing really dramatic to report on there. Susan and Sean kept saying, oh, you know, we have such a strong connection and this and that, but then they're not staying together. It was just really weird. Like, they were kissing on the lips when they seen each other, even though they split up. Like, it was just a bit strange, like without an explanation. But I did read today, actually. I'll insert clips as I'm going through if I can find them. That after when the episodes were halfway through, which after the reunion dinner where they all seemed, you know, loved up again, Susan then stopped contacting him just randomly, and he sort of mentioned that, you know, he said as soon as he could have a break from work, he would see her and this and that, and she seemed to go a bit cold turkey. I don't know what the reasons behind. I don't even know if that article's true. But, you know, maybe she just came to terms with the fact that the farm life isn't for her, and, you know, kind of let go of Sean and is just distancing herself. But it was funny. So anyways, let's just move on to a quick snippet of Michael and Charlotte. So Charlotte didn't go to the final judge interviews, or whatever you want to call it. Psychologist interviews. Anyways, so they they had the clips of Michael where he was saying what he wanted in a woman, which was small earlobes. I don't know. I haven't really judged people's earlobes, but whatever. 60 kilos, under 60 kilos. What was the other requirements? That was the two major things. So anyways, and then he kind of obviously felt a bit shallow or embarrassed because they were sort of pointing it out, and everyone was kind of like, you know, had their brows up. And
are you picky?
I'm very picky.
Okay. What are you looking for?
Overall?
Yeah.
We're talking about looks.
Yeah,
Do you want to have hear everything? Small ears, good teeth. He's physically active and likes to train and
Yes.
keeps fit, is motivated, eats healthy.
Yeah.
Generally, I want a girl that's shorter than me, especially if she has heels on.
Yep.
Under 60 kg.
Ouch.
Just so in case you're thinking, I want that girl that's fake hair, the nails, all that kind. I don't like pretentious fake look. I hate that.
So fake boobs, bleach.
I don't mind. Fake boobs doesn't worry me the least.
Natural beauty.
Natural beauty, perfect. Exactly what I want. Someone who can wake up in the morning, not have to worry about makeup and all that kind of stuff. That doesn't interest me at all. And they put a little bit of foundation on, and they look fantastic. That's perfect. So natural beauty is definitely key. If I find someone who I think is ugly and I'm not attracted to that person at all, then I'll say no.
Okay, what about someone with kids already?
Yeah, no.
Okay. Would you move for love?
No.
Michael is the most challenging groom we have ever come across. We have never, ever met anyone like him.
I want someone who has direction, knows what she wants in life, is already established. To be honest with you, I'm straight down the line.
And then he said, well, if there was 65 kilos, that would be okay too. Anyway, it was just a bit of a laugh. It was funny. John and Deb were there. They inserted, if I can find it, I'm going to insert it, the clip where Deb's like, I want a Polynesian guy. I'm so disappointed. Like, I didn't get anything I wanted. I didn't even get a gluten-free cake. It was just really funny. And, okay, so I think the cherry on the cake for tonight, for Monday night's episode, was the fact of when they had Andrew in the hot seat, and they were playing back the clips of the boys' night where he kept denying and, you know, almost if Cheryl didn't let it go, made her seem like an idiot previously, where he was like, I had your back. Well, he never actually said that because he couldn't, but Cheryl was like, I just want to know you have my back. I just want to know you have my back. And he wouldn't answer. He kept diverting. He even imitated her going blah, blah, blah when she was talking. It was all very childish. But anyways, so they played the clips of the boys' night where Andrew's doing like, you know, hand movements, suggesting that he looks at Cheryl's chest when he's talking to her after Nick's questioning of this, which was immature already. But he denied it the whole way through, like saying that he didn't do anything wrong. It was just fun. And so they play the clip, right? Guess who pipes up? His little buddy Anthony, and says, don't worry about it. What do you mean, don't worry about it? What are you talking about? Just keep quiet. You've already upset Nadia. Just seriously. I don't even know why he put his 2 cents in. What is he protecting? I think he wanted to shack up with Andrew, really. You know, whatever. So, yeah, anyway, so they played back the footage of the boys' night, and Andrew was clearly mortified because he had been caught out. She was going to see it eventually, but I guess he didn't think he'd be sitting right next to her, and she was just like, Anyways, so, yeah, that was basically it. He tried to explain himself to the judges, saying, that's not me, I was drunk, I was just having a good time, it was all banter, whatever, blah, blah, blah. No, it was condescending, it was sexist, it was disgusting. Anyway, so Cheryl doesn't care. She's moved on to bigger and better things. And it was just fun watching him squirm a little bit. He deserved it. I mean, the things that he said and the way that he reacted to the whole situation. And I don't even know if he apologized, but instead of saying, sorry, I was an idiot, I was drunk, whatever, not that that's an excuse, he kept sort of trying to validate it, like saying, that's not me, it was just tonight, blah, blah, blah. I noticed that his BFFs, Sharon and Michelle, didn't pipe up this time like they did at the beginning, like saying, we love Jonesy, because, you know, you couldn't really defend him at that point. Anyways, I think Lauren and Cheryl both dodged a bullet, and yeah, I think Cheryl's got a new man. I'll insert some a picture or an article or whatever in so you can see. And oh yes, so at the beginning they had rumors that Michelle had hooked up with Jonesy, and now there's actually pictures of her hanging out with, like, going on a couple's date with Sharon and Nick, and her, and I don't know if you know or remember Jono from last season of Married at First Sight. He was paired with Claire, and he was a douche as well. But yeah, she's hanging out with him, so I don't know, maybe that's why she didn't like Jesse, because she likes the kind of douchey, cocky guys. Yeah, she seems to have found what she's looking for. But yeah, anyways, that's it, and I'm kind of disappointed that this season is over, but I feel like there's still going to be in the magazines for a little while, so if I find anything juicy, I'll be sure I will do a quick video on it. I don't know what I'm going to do videos on. I'm going to have to find something else somewhat interesting. But yeah, anyways, oh, and there's been lots of talky magazines of how the whole thing is staged, how they're treated like monkeys, how they can't go on bathroom breaks and all this kind of thing. So I'm going to insert at the end of this video some of those articles. And yeah, anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed these videos with me. If you have, please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, I hope you had an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.